Atapu, Harunefer, peace, good day to you. Glad you are here to join us on this auspicious and beautiful day. Atapu, I am in Pu, Kam, Emnachir, Shemsu, Amun Ra, priest, follower of Amun Ra, and this is our Black Visions of Wellness Comedic AHA sessions. We want to make sure that you all are here, for this is the beginning of our third series. And so as this is the beginning of the third series, we want to begin to kind of lay out for you exactly what's going to be happening as we go forward, so that there's clear understanding of where we go from here, what's going on. So we're going to start. I'm going to give a brief intro of what's happening as everyone continues to come in the room. I'm going to basically lay out what's happening today. Going to then have us set up for our talk about what's coming in the sessions for July. And from our July sessions, we're going to articulate what's happening. Then we're going to get into some Asar Stance, some Qigong, body check-in, review, Qigong, and then we'll get into the form that we're going to be getting into for this series, which the beginning of we'll be getting into our actual movement. So we're going to spend the first half of our session, of these sessions anyways, dealing with warding off to the right, and the latter half will be getting into grasp the bird's tail as we begin to start actual movement through the Tai Chi. Today's session also, we'll get into a bit of grasp the bird's tail, specifically because we're right at the full moon. So as always, at the new moon and full moon, while we're together, we go through the lunar cycle aspect of our form. So we'll be doing that. Additionally, we'll then, get into the alternate breathing exercise for the day. Once we get the alternate breathing exercise done for the day, we will then get into the wisdom from the sages of the ages, and then we'll end our session. So I hope that everyone is present. Also, this is a good time to catch us on our social media, so you'll have an opportunity to sign up for our newsletter, which is coming up and be going out today. So if you have not subscribed, please find one of the ways to either have me add you personally, or you can sign up yourself in the Facebook group via the newsletter from last month. All right, so it's good to see everyone. What we're going to do is we're going to get started. So get yourselves into a comfortable position. Standing will be in the pyramid stance. So we want to be able to get everybody in that position. Okay, here we go. Wu Chi position with the feet. Let's see there, good. I'm gonna adjust this a little bit so you can see the feet here. There we go. Wu Chi position with the feet. Pyramid hands. 2 breaths, bellows breathing. Shifting all the way to that right leg. You're gonna come up on the left toes. Stepping to the left, a little wider than shoulders width, heel first. Balancing the weight between the legs as you sit down. Bottom stays tucked, sitting on top of the legs, 2 breaths. All right, good. So now that we got those 2 breaths, we're going to shift the weight back to the right, slide that left foot in. Want to make sure everybody's able to get that step in. You want to practice that step when you can. All right, so from here, we're going to say to all the masters that have gone before us, we bow. And then we say teacher to student, student to teacher, showing our Shiasha, mutual respect, into pyramid heads. Shifting all the weight to the right leg, stepping to the left. Again, we're going to get a lot of practice with that. That's an important step. 2 breaths. Open the hands into the Asar Stance position. Closing the eyes, lightly clenching the jaws, tongue in the soft palate. Using the bellows breathing. See the legs as the roots of a tree extending down into the earth. See the torso as the tree trunk. See the arms as the branches of your tree. See your hands as the leaves of the tree. They're light and free. The wrist is open. And your hair, keep your hands where they are. Your head is balanced on top of the spine, like a little bobblehead. You have a thread of gold extending into the heavens, elongating the spine because the bottom is tucked and the head is level. Breathing fully, see the tree. See the tree. Awesome sauce, everybody. See the tree. Breathing easy. Full bellows breathing. All right, we're going to try for 12 breaths here. Let's go. Keep going. 4 more breaths. See if you can sit down on those legs a little bit. Pyramid hands. Shift the weight to the left leg. Shift the weight to the right leg. Good. Now I want you to shift all the way to that right leg and slide that left foot in. Good. Bring the hands down as you exhale. Shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. Opposite hand, opposite leg. Right back into Wu Chi position. And again, for those of you just joining us, catching up, Wu Chi position means heels are together, forming a 90-degree angle. Apex of the angle is coming straight out in front. For those of you who this is not your first time, let's go ahead and get to it. If it is your first time, you can check out our earlier series of videos on our YouTube channel for KhASA AHA. Check us out. You'll get it there. And you'll be able to catch up with us and keep moving. Shift all the way to the right leg again. Up on the left toes. Stepping to the left heel first. Wider than shoulders width. Balance the weight between the legs. We go right into the Qigong. Palms up. 2 breaths. Holding the golden balls. Using the bellows breathing. Rotate the palms into oneness. 2 breaths. Tuck the chin as we breathe into the turtle. And out to the drawbridge. 2 breaths. Point the hands between the legs for 2 breaths. Into oneness. 2 breaths. Rabbit through the chute. Keep going. Keep going. I'm gonna go a little faster. Hot sign out. No sound. Slow it down. Hot sign out. No sound. Into oneness. 2 breaths. And we go into the elbows. Into oneness. 2 breaths. Right hand on top of left hand, palms up, thumbs touching, hands beneath the navel, arms and hands not touching the body. 2 breaths. Rotate the left hand on top, palms facing each other. 4 breaths. You'll see a ball of white light like the sun in between the palms of the hands. Next in-breath, breathing into oneness. Breathing into the turtle. Breathing out to the drawbridge. Tuck the chin. 2 breaths. Pointing the hands between the legs, 2 breaths. Into oneness. 2 breaths. Into pyramid hands, 2 breaths. As you breathe in, shift the weight to the right leg. Slide that left foot in. Into Wu Chi position with the feet, 2 breaths. As you exhale, let the hands fall. Shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. All right, good. Feet parallel, shoulders width. Make sure the knees are unlocked, the bottom is tucked. The feet are relaxed, hands are at the sides. Good. Using your bellows breathing. The head is level, jaws lightly clenched. Good. So we're going to sink down as you exhale. Going to bring the hands around as we breathe in into the gathering. Gathering the energy, breathing in the good, exhaling the bad, exhaling the negative, inhaling all that we wish to receive. Exhale all that must be repelled. Inhale truth, justice, righteousness. Exhale the unmanageable chaos and challenges. Inhale peace. Exhale the discord. Inhale, exhale. Remember to use your bellows breathing. All right. Now bring the hands together at chest level. Interlace the fingers, palms facing out. As you breathe in, you're going to raise the arms above the head and come up onto the balls of the feet. You're going to exhale and bring the hands down to heart level. We do this 8 times. Let's go, beginning now. Let the hands come down. Shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. Return to this position. Arms are at 90 degrees. Take a look. Shoulders are relaxed. If you can, get your elbows to the height of the shoulders, that works. 2 breaths. Palms facing the head. Palms facing forward. As you exhale, let the hands fall. And we go into swinging arms. All right, so I'm swinging. When I'm swinging, they slow down and stop on their own. Remember to listen to your body. The goal is to build up to 90 seconds of swinging arms. Sinking down, and then we open the chest. Keeping the shoulders relaxed. And remember, we do it 5 times. This is number 2. All right, shake it out. Opposite hand, opposite leg. Opposite hand, opposite leg. Hopefully everybody's doing good. Excellent. So now, sinking down, we go into sunrises over the mountain and sunsets. Breathing in on the way up, using the bellows breathing method. Exhale on the way down. Remember, don't speed up or slow down. Move with me. If you have to take more breaths than 1 up and 1 down, that's okay. You want to get the body in a position where you know the speed of the movements so that when you practice, we're able to practice at the proper speed and cadence. Remember, you can hide errors in moving too quickly. We want to be able to train the body through these repetitious movements, these reciprocal movements, so that the body is able to remember, so that when you're tired, you can still do this. If you're weak, you can still do this. If you just ran a marathon, you can do this. You can pick up your energy this way. I know it seems like it's counterintuitive, it's paradoxical. However, the beauty of the human body is that there are many paradoxes that exist, and that in a great deal of the wisdom of our ancestors and traditions, you will find a resolution of paradox. Okay. Last one, pay attention. You're going to shift all the way to the left leg. You're going to pick up the right toes. You're going to turn to your right. All the weight is on your left leg. Toe up on the right foot. Make sure your bottom is tucked. As you exhale, shift the weight to the right foot, stepping down on it. Don't take the knees past the toes. As much as possible, if you can get your hips so that they're perpendicular to the foot, perpendicular to the right thigh bone. Don't force it, go where your body can go. Shifting the weight back to your right leg, toe up. Shifting it back to the left leg, toe up on the right. Rotate back to the front, balance the weight out between the legs, sink down as sun rises over the mountain. Sun sets. Now, we're going to shift all the way to that right leg, pick up those left toes and turn to your left. All the weight is on the right leg, toes up on the right. Relax your body, do the bellows breathing, relax the feet. As you exhale, step down onto the left foot, shifting the weight. Don't take the knee past the big toe. Making sure your butt is tucked. Breathing in, coming back to the right leg. Left toes are up. All the weight is on the right leg. Rotate to the front. Balance the weight, 50-50. Sun rises over the mountain and sun sets. Again. 3 more times. 3, 2, 1. And our last one. All right, shake it out. Opposite hand, opposite leg. All right, good, good, good. So that's what we want you to work on. Now, feet parallel, shoulders width. So now we're going to work on the lunar cycle. And here we go, sinking down. Sun rises over the mountain. Sun sets. You're going to shift all the way to that left leg, pick up the right toes and turn to the right as you ward off to the right, toe up. Left hand is underneath the navel, step down onto the right foot. Standing up on the toes of the left. Step forward with the left, shift the weight, pick up the right toes, pivot to the front, bring your left hand into the Asar Stance position. Take the right hand as if it's stroking the tail of a bird sitting on the left thumb. Let it come down and fall. Shift the weight to the left leg, turn the right toes. You're gonna put your heel where the toes are. You're gonna step down, shift the weight. You're gonna bring the left hand up to meet the right hand. There's a ball in between the hands. You're gonna shift the weight and keep the whole body moving. Pivot on the left heel. This is called roll the ball. You're gonna shift the weight back to the left foot. Arms come down 45 degrees. You're gonna shift the weight back to the right. Rotate the hips. Hands come together to press and separate. Shift the weight back to the left. Sink down and push. Shift the weight back up on your right heel. Pivot to the front. Just let the arms hang here. Step back with the left so the feet are straight and parallel. Sunrise is over the mountain. And sun sets. One more time. Sunrise is over the mountain. And sun sets. Shake it out. Opposite hand, opposite leg. Opposite hand, opposite leg. Good. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Let's take a quick seat. Good, comfortable position where you can see. All right, for today's breathing exercise, we're going to be breathing as long as the arms. Got it? Breathing as long as the arms. So now you want to be in a place where you can sit comfortably. And we're still going to be doing the brand new version of this, the newbie version of this. The advanced postures of this particular alternate nostril breathing exercise can elevate the blood pressure. So this exercise that we are doing for you right now will not elevate the blood pressure at the same level. This is an exercise that is good for increasing lung capacity. It's good for strengthening the eyes. Everybody got it? Okay, I can see that, and I see some yeses and some head nodding. So we're going to get that in. It's good for the lungs. It's good for coordinating the eye hands so they can work together. It's good for strengthening the muscles in the eyes. It's good for rebuilding your peripheral vision. So what I'd like you to do is to start with your right hand blocking off your right nostril, the index finger. You're going to take this left hand, extend it out as far as it is in your peripheral vision with you looking straight ahead. You're going to breathe in. You're going to follow it with your eyes all the way in until you're cross-eyed. That's the in breath. Then you're going to breathe out. Follow it with your eyes to your peripheral vision. In. Sitting tall. Out. In. Out. In. Make sure to drop your elbows so you don't put extra pressure on the shoulders. Out. In. Out. In. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Out. Remember, we're doing our bellows breathing. In. Out. In. Here comes the wrinkle. Out. Fire breath. Hey, we're back. We are back, baby. Hopefully everybody got an opportunity to get a good blow, catch their breath.
Yes.
So here we go. We're going to finish up this breathing exercise. I know the folks did it for yourselves already. I'm just going to finish it up so we can get this tape going and I can splice this back on in. So fire breath, breathing in, out. You don't have to do it with me unless you finish. Here we go. Fire breath. Deep breath in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Both hands on the knees, breathing in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Fire breath. Deep breath in, chin down, and release. Breathing nice and easy. Hope everyone is doing well. We're going to get into the wisdom from the sages of the ages. Today's session, I'm going to go with the teachings of KhASA. See. All right, we got the light coming in. There we go. So that's what we're working with, this translation. Larry Williams, Nia Damali, and our ancestor, Asa G. Hilliard III. All right, so clear the mind, wisdom from the sages of the ages. All right, here we go. This is a good one. If you are a person of trust, sent by one great person to another great person, be careful to stick to the essence of the message that you were asked to transmit. Give the message exactly as it was given to you. Guard against provocative speech, which makes one great person angry with another. Just keep to the truth. Do not exceed it. However, even though there may have been an outburst in the message, you should not repeat it. Do not malign anyone, great or small. The Ka, the spirit soul, abhors it. All right, so that's our teachings from KhASA. Wisdom from the sage of the age. It's so wonderful that we're all able to be present for the wisdom from the sages of the ages. Thank you all so much. So again, what we want to review, what went on today was we had our general breakdown of our adumbration of how the session was going to go. We started with Asar Stance. We then got into the Qigong. From there, we went into the core practice of the Tai Chi, which is we want to work on sunrises over the mountain and sunsets. You want to work on shifting the weight in our ward off right and left, strengthening those positions. We then did the moon cycle exercise, the lunar cycle. We then went into our alternate breathing exercise, and we closed out with the wisdom from the sages of the ages, both used as a literacy increasing technique and a way to answer concerns or deep spiritual problems that you may be addressing or dealing with in your life. way to use the wisdom books that you have to speak to and answer a question that you have inside. So this is the first day of our third session of our Black Visions of Wellness partnership in terms of offering these classes online, in terms of providing the community with access to resources that enable them to keep their immune system high, to be able to effectively manage their emotional and mental health utilizing these tools, and to provide an outlet for us as we're sheltering in place a bit more stringently once again, to provide an opportunity for us to actively utilize those times so that we can heal, so that we can manage the stress and the challenges that beset us. So I thank you for your participation, wherever you may be getting this. Thank you. Please check us out on our social media, KhASA Aha. We're on all the social media that way. Katapu, which is peace to you. Ankuja Seneb, life, health, and strength. Heru Nefer, which means good day. And we bow out using our Shiasha, mutual respect, saying to all the masters that have gone before us, we bow, teacher to student, student to teacher. Ashe, as we honor the witnesses of the sky, the earth, and the ancestors. Thank you very much for joining us. Look forward to seeing you soon. Hatep.